That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 3-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Here's McCallum, passes it to McLemore. The 3, and another 3 for Sacramento.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
G dishes to Miller. G passes to Rice. There's the pick. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Evans, he's checked in for Sacramento. Derek Williams comes in for Wayne Ellington.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Here's G. Miller up on top. Left side, Miller. He kicks it to Humphries. Pass to G. And Cousins comes over to help. G dishes to Smith. The 17-footer goes down.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
1:41 left in the fourth. There's the feed to McLemore. Evans setting the pick for McLemore. Nobody near Williams. Here's Cousins, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Cousins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Wizards.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
Well, they're going to win again. Same result as the previous matchup between these two clubs.
And it's the last time they meet this year, so that'll make it a sweep of the season series.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for G. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
Floats one up, and he gets it to go.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
34 seconds left in the game. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. Tyler, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Miller kicks to G, expanding his range. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Humphries against Evans. Goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Andre Miller. Here's G. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let.
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
Oh, it was huge, no doubt. I mean, we know we're at our best when we keep the defense constantly in motion. And you do that by moving the ball around. Look, if we don't do that, we don't win games like this.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.